This one too. This one's a little clogged up. A little premature there, don't you think? There it is. Hello. How's it going?
Having quite a bit of fun.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What are you having fun doing?
Not dying in Fallout 76.
Ah, okay, that's right. That came out of beta, or is it in beta now?
No, it was in beta. They released it early.
Gotcha.
Bethesda has tends to release their games early, even if they have like a time schedule down.
As long as they're releasing finished product, that would be my only gripe with anyone that consistently releases stuff early. Because if they're releasing stuff that can't be considered finished, then I'd have a problem with that. Would you agree that it's a finished product?
When is anything a finished product? It's an online game.
What I mean by that is it's not an early release. It's not going to require 500 gigabyte patches to make it, to fix things. Right?
No. Bethesda's patches are weird. Yeah, Bethesda's patches are just like really weird to begin with. So how they do their patches is, they like replace a file inside of a folder, right? Instead of you trying to patch that file, you have to patch the whole folder that the file's in.
Okay, but that's not quite what I mean. Right.
So, in a sense, it may seem like that you patched like 500 gigs worth of patches, but that's not actually how many. That's not the actual what the patch is.
Okay, but again, that's not quite what I mean. Let's take a look at No Man's Sky. It was never released early access. It was released as a finished game, which was never anywhere close to being finished.
Well, okay. No Man's Sky. The reason why people had a gripe about that wasn't because that it wasn't finished. It was because of they didn't release the content that they said they were going to release in the game when they released it.
Again, unfinished. I understand what you're saying, but if you promise something, you say something's going to be in the game when it's released, and it's not a finished game. Right? I didn't bring this up to try to start a debate or an argument. I was just saying, did they do a good job, or did they release a piece of crap? That's what my question was. I just didn't word it correctly.
I'm biased towards Bethesda, so my opinion might not matter.
That would be a valid point.
Okay. I mean, so far, playing the game, there are some things that, they can fix. But not anything that is game breaking.
Okay.
It's more of like, oh, it's a minor graphical glitch that's in this one spot only, or you have this like once in a blue moon enemy where you kill him, but you have to kill him 3 times in order for him to actually die.
So in other words, you haven't come across any game-breaking bugs where you have to actually delete your save file and start over again?
No.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you can't do that anyways because it's all server side.
Yeah, that would just suck. if that was something that was to come up. All right, now World of Warcraft, okay, something I'm very torn about recently. I used to be a really big World of Warcraft fanboy, but
I used to play World of Warcraft, and the last time that I played was right before Throne of Antorus came out. Okay, so anything past Throne of Antorus was the last.
I'm gonna forget my train of thought.
Dungeon in the last expansion, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
And yeah, no, I totally forgot my train of thought. Never mind.
You were saying that you were torn about something in the game.
No, we were talking about game-breaking bugs. There were a few quest lines for a little bit there. I don't remember exactly which ones, but there were a couple of quest lines there that could end up being bugged out. And, World of Warcraft is like 99% server side, right? So you'd have these storyline quests where you can't continue the storyline if you can't finish the quest. And sometimes those storyline quests would bug out. And you'd actually have to contact a game master and have them reset the quest for you because abandoning it didn't do anything.
I'm trying to think if I had something like that happen on World of Warcraft.
Man, it was usually caused by an NPC failing to spawn, or an NPC got killed by someone that was PvP, or some other random something or other, that wasn't technically accounted for in the by the devs.
As far as I know, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah.
But more of I never played on. I'm sorry. Never played on PvP servers. Because there are games where yeah, it's good to have PvP servers, and while other games it's not okay to have PvP servers because that's when you get into the whole system of grouping.
Yeah. Now, and I wasn't playing on a PvP server. That's the funny thing, because even on the non-PvP servers, it was possible to have PvP activity going on.
Oh yeah, that's because you have the other faction come and attack
Yep.
your faction. Yeah,
And
they
that's
have that.
and that's the kind of stuff that I was, that would happen to me. I'd be sitting there and trying to do a storyline quest. The other faction would come through and let's just say that they attacked Crossroads or something, killed the quest giver, and then for some reason the quest giver didn't respawn at the normal time. Just kept not responding, and I would have to contact the game master to have them force a respawn.
Crossroads. Crossroads chat is the best. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Baron's chat, not Crossroads chat. Baron's chat.
Baron's chat was the best. Yes, I will agree with that. That was some crazy shit. You have any idea how many times I had to like hide in my chat? I'm sorry, your guys' e-pins are not big enough. Hi, Des.
Hi.
Well, welcome to our amazing chat.
What's up?
Not much.
Hi.
Hi.
So, what are you up to?
I am paintings, all the paintings.
Hey, dude.
Paintings! There are metal things in my hand that are getting paint thrown on them.
Oh no, I'm sitting here playing Fallout 76. Oh, crap.
It does.
What's up?
Can I bother you for a leech?
For what?
For a leech. For, what is that called? I'm sorry. Not a leech. Lurk. That's the word I was looking for. Didn't come out right. So I did actually hide my my viewer stats, right? The problem is the speech chat thing that I use also shows it and doesn't give me the option to hide it. It is sad. So I found out that No Man's Sky just refuses to be streamed on my computer. Every time I try to stream it, like now, streaming my painting stuff, 0 drop frames. Usually the most I'll see is maybe 30, maybe 100, but the percentage is always below like 1%, right?
For some reason, it's just showing me that you are offline.
Is it showing me offline? Really?
have tried refreshing you and opening you in various browsers, and it just says you're offline.
I am streaming. It does show that I'm streaming. Let's see here. Let me. Each chat shows that I'm streaming. Let me see here. Chatbot shows that I'm streaming. Let me go to Twitch dashboard, see what it shows. Now I did change my settings though, which is probably a bad thing for this. I was trying to get No Man's Sky to work with the streamings. My video preview is showing up. 720p. And I'm being hosted by one of my friends. Yeah, that's strange. But yeah, I reduced my output to 720p and my my bandwidth output bandwidth to 2500, trying to get No Man's Sky to be streamable. And no, I mean, it was dropping like 40% of the frames. It was really bad.
Okay, I can see your video now.
Good.
I think it's just something like my computer is mad at Twitch right now.
No, it's possible.
Paint that face like a pro, yo. I'm giving you a double.
A double lurk.
Yep.
Even better than a single lurk. Does that even work?
Good. How many viewers did you have before I told you that?
I'm still showing 0.
I see that you.
Oh, that's strange.
Things take a moment to update.
Well, and I also turned on the stream delay again because No Man's Sky. But and I totally forgot to change all my settings back to what they were before I started painting. So I'd have to stop my stream and to fix that.
Sometimes I think I'm gonna migrate over to Firefox instead of using Google.
Yeah. I do prefer Firefox personally. But Stream Elements doesn't like to work on Firefox. It requires Chrome for some reason for me. And so I use Stream Elements on Chrome and I use the speech chat on Chrome, but everything else goes on Firefox.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how Windows 10 has the feedback hub?
Mhm.
I gave them a nice scathing little report about how I'm not happy that they've forced Cortana to use Microsoft Edge whenever you search using Cortana. They don't give
Really?
you the option anymore.
Ooh.
That's no good. Like, I'm
Well, that's
sorry.
not cool.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No.
that's not cool.
If you want to try to force me to use Microsoft Edge through Cortana, I'm just not going to use Cortana. That's what I told them.
Cortana's dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anywhere near any of the amount of stuff that I would expect it to do.
Yeah.
You know, as hyped as they made it. You know.
What, Cortana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like they. Sometimes I think that my memory may be failing me, but I want to say that they were trying to pawn Cortana off as another as like a replacement for Siri,
Mhm.
and it's not even close. And that's not even my Apple. It's not even from my Apple fanboy status. You know, it's not close.
I agree.
Yay! You've got 3 lurks in my channel. He's like, how do you know that?
How did you know they were all me?
Names.
Oh, you can see the name.
Yes.
Alright, don't divulge my secrets.
Speech chat shows me when someone joins the channel. It actually tells me who's joined.
Ah.
Not like out loud, because I had
Well,
that turned off.
I have 3 different browsers on my computer, but on top of that, I'm logged into 2 different systems.
Yeah, I know. I can see it.
Oh no, don't touch my computer in trouble.
I haven't divulged any proprietary information.
Good, good.
Yep.
I like my new design for the basic clan wolf.
Yeah.
I think I looked at it and Patty said it kind of looks like a early 2000s cartoon character. And when I looked at it again, I thought, oh dang, it looks like it's kind of from Samurai Jack.
Ah, yes.
It does look like it's from Samurai Jack.
Doesn't it? Well, and I have a version of the wolf that's not behind a coffee cup, and I'm like, yeah, this could be totally a character in Samurai Jack.
Samurai Basic.
Samurai Basic. Well, that's John Sensei.
Alright, come on. God damn it. Fucking game froze.
What is this ba 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 you speak of?
I don't know. I'm just kind of tired.
He does not say ba ba ba. Ba. Busy, busy, ba. Diddy ba. Okay.
No, not that.
I was gonna say. Name that song.
Name that song.
I only know about 3 people that could probably name that song just off of that.
What? Skip it out, bow.
No, 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 no. Ba, boozy, boozy, ba, diddy ba. I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody, nobody cares for me.
I got an email on the work email, but I'm not gonna read it because I'm not at work. You can't make me work more than I already do. So, Allah,
Yes.
are you gonna watch the podcast on Sunday?
And this one, I will try. I would definitely
Yeah.
try.
Okay, that's all we can do. It's fine. You do you. It'd be cool if you did, but I don't know. We're just hoping it's something people actually get use out of.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Did you see the conversation down in suggestions?
I think I saw some of it.
Yeah. Don't worry about going there now. Basically, TLDR is Patty mentioned McOne mentioned SSC should do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Patty mentioned, hey, we're doing a podcast that does this, and he's like, oh dang, that's what my podcast do. And then Patty said, no, our podcast's gonna be different, bro. And anyway, I lurked. He's only done 2 episodes so far, and I watched both of them, and I don't think our format's gonna be anything like it.
Cool.
From like what I could tell, it was about 10%. Hey, who are you? What do you stream? 20%. How did you get into streaming? What advice do you have for streaming? And then 70% video game talk and sports talk.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think ours will be the inverse of that, although I don't know that we're not really going to talk sports. I don't think any of us are sports ball people. So hopefully ours is like 70 to 80% solid good information. Right. This is concept next week.
Mm-hmm. Throwing the cord across my desk for nothing.
I don't know. I kind of want to play a video game, but I also kind of don't.
Well, I kind of want to play a video game, but I kind of can't.
Yes, you're doing the painting.
I'm doing all the painting.
All the painting. I like that tree thing. That's cool.
Have you noticed whether or not all my pictures are up right now? Like, rotated the right way?
I will watch for a minute and let you know. I've been tab jumping a lot, trying to figure out what I want to do with my evening.
I've been too focused on the paintings to actually look and pay attention.
I was thinking about looking up some terrible fan fiction.
Why would you do that to
No,
yourself?
a couple of them are sideways still.
Damn it.
I think fewer are, if that helps. I think it's going more before it has one sideways.
Okay. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm just gonna have to sit and watch it and find out which ones are, because I downloaded a JPEG auto rotator.
Das was Mayas. Said CBD bop bop bow.
You know that song that I was talking about. I think it's called Just a Gigolo, or Just a Gigolo, or however that's pronounced. I forget who it's by, but
Das was Mayas. Said fly me to the moon, take me to the stars, let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
I'll be right back.
No.
did you hear that? She just told you not to come back.
He did not. He's gone. I don't know. I used to read a ton of fan fiction. Now I just read a moderate amount of fan fiction. I'm a monster.
I wouldn't call you a monster. You're supporting some writers. I mean,
I don't know. It could just be really interesting. I've read some really good ones.
I have read some really good ones too. Now that I'm admitting the fact that I've read some fan fiction, but I don't read it. It's not like a lifestyle for me.
I wouldn't call it a lifestyle. A lifestyle is why I'm reading it like Fahrenheit, and I haven't been doing that since high school.
In other words, you're not a Japanese girl reading, who spends like 4 to 6 hours a day reading nothing but fan fiction,
No.
because
I read
it's the
real
thing to
books,
do.
actually. I have a lot of real books in my rotation, and then a lot of non-fiction. I don't even read exclusively fiction. And then I don't know. I just like to throw fan fiction in the mix because it's nice because you're already attached to the characters.
Sure.
And then I don't know, if you stick into a fandom long enough, it's really interesting to see what becomes a very common trope amongst fanfic writers, even if it's not amongst in the stories.
Yeah.
I find that kind of a fascinating cultural little thing.
Kind of like how Hermione and Harry have an affair at some point in their life, even though they never did.
Oh my god, that is
No, I'm just randomly throwing something out there.
raunchy as you've gotten, son. I have some oh my god, I have some terrible news for you about the world of
No, I'm aware. Like I said, though, that's just something I just threw out there randomly.
I read some terrible Hermione Snape fanfic,
Oh God.
and I read a couple of good ones. Well, yeah.
I'm having that problem again where the paint just keeps fucking drying on this brush. So annoying.
Have you considered dipping your brush in a liquid that smells baby oil?
Negative. Because acrylic.
I know, but like when you're not using your brush,
Oh. No.
solve it.
I have not thought about dipping it in baby oil. I don't even own baby oil right now.
Baba oil. I have,
The next time I have a chance to squeeze some babies for some oil, I'll let you know.
I have a big old bottle of mineral oil I use to re-soften my polymer clay.
Hey, you were talking about that.
Yeah, my first polymer clay experiment's going all right, and then I hope to get better. I've officially worked in a 3D day into my schedule,
Nice.
where I'll exclusively work on little sculptures and try to get better at it. I already think I'm learning some of where I made mistakes when I started this sculpture, so... And then, I've been researching on what I can spray paint or not spray paint it with.
Okay.
I have some cans of... Let's see. I have a can of acrylic paint, like that's sprayable.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a little test piece of polymer clay, because I would really, really like to do that to start the color.
Okay.
I don't think I have any enamel from an airbrush.
All right. Have you heard whether or not Let's see here now because it's polymer. I'm pretty certain you can't use an acetone-based spray paint on it. But what
Right.
about petroleum-based? Because Tester makes some petroleum-based spray paint. Like the spray lacquer that I use to seal these. It's safe to use on resin, and the resin I believe is a urethane or polypropylene-based resin.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't react with polypropylene and doesn't react with urethane, it might not react with your poly clay.
Well, that's why I'm gonna do those couple of little tester. I call them test tiles because that's what we do in the ceramic studio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a couple of test tiles and see what I can and can't use, and then I'm gonna try to paint the figurine. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to make that figurine of you sometime. That's one of my goals. Because I think it would be cool.
Would be cool.
Huh?
I said that would be cool.
Wouldn't it? You have a little figurine of you on your desk?
Yep.
While you're painting.
While I'm painting all the paintings.
Yeah. Well, and then I was thinking, it would be, I don't know, it'd probably be nice for you to have like, I don't know how cluttered you want your screen to be. You probably want to keep it pretty minimal. But if you wanted a little avatar of you,
oh, something hanging on to the. Well, I mean, obviously I can't use it here, but I might stick it to the top of the chat, like you know how you have those like those Garfield figures that grab onto the something like that, where I'm just kind of peeking over the edge of the chat, but you can't, you know, like it's still transparent all the way through.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Right now I'm cutting a block of polymer today to make those test tiles while I'm thinking about it. I actually meant to bake that. I need to do another bake of the sculpture. I'm doing it in several phases. As I have heard works for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not like one build and go. It's been an interesting learning process, researching and then watching other artists and trying to figure out how to move forward.
I know it wouldn't be as feasible, but I'm one of those guys where I would want to sculpt large scale and then scan it. You know, have like a 3D scanner.
Yeah.
But
and then have a little one printed.
Yep.
That would be
But
cool.
the other option, of course, is me getting good at something like Sculptio or Blender. Now that Blender's free, you know.
Yeah.
I'd have to get good at that. I actually way back in the day, like I'm talking like 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
I wrote a tutorial on how to 3D sculpt or 3D model a spaceship and put it into a game called Freelancer. And it took you all the way through getting started with the 3D modeling software to writing the codes for that specific ship to putting it into the game and then opening up the game and having it show up.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. And it was probably the only thing that I can actually claim that I'm famous for, because it gained over 18,000. Was it 18,000? The first time that I released it, it had like 40,000 downloads within 24 hours. But then every time I updated it, it wiped out the old file stats.
Aww.
Right. So the most recent iteration, because I dropped support for it, because a lot of the tools that I was using became discontinued. It had 18 more thousand downloads, and it's been like 8 years since it's been updated.
Yeah.
But people are still referencing that tutorial whenever they try to start off with a mod like that.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know that I have anything like that. Other
But
than
yeah.
a lot of children who recognize me when they're walking with their parents.
But yeah, Belloc is actually Dritz 4.0. That was my name back then. And
Conspiracy. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'll put that in my oh, there's a kitty pile on the ground. Cute. I love it when the kitties get into a little kitten puddle. Opening something. Sorry about the crinkling noise.
crinkle, crinkle.
So, have you spent your life fighting people for your voice in conversation?
Yes, I have.
Would it be an issue on the internet primarily? So, yeah.
I have always had a hard time talking over people. Sometimes I manage to force myself to do it, but it's rare.
Yeah. I just noticed sometimes you bump heads with people in the chat, if you fight with I don't know, observation. You get angry sometimes with people who talk over you.
I'm
Which is
gonna-
normal. I also get angry.
Yeah. And one of the things that I do, it's kind of a pet peeve, and and I do apologize that I get upset about it, but it's like last night, somebody asked me a question, right? And I'm like, I tried to start answering, and all of a sudden I got 3 people talking over me, and that really bothers me. I'm like, are you guys gonna let me answer the question that was just asked? But
Yeah.
because that. I see stuff like that to be pretty rude, but I actually had to ask Captain Morgan if he understood, if he realized what he does sometimes, because he'll do the same thing. He'll ask a question, you try to answer it, and if you take the slightest pause in the answer, he'll start talking again. Just to automatically assume you're done. I'm like, and sometimes, the fact that we can't see each other, I can understand how that happens.
Yeah.
But it's like, I gotta remember, that we're not face to face. You can't see that I'm searching for a word.
Yeah. He's not watching that clockwork on your brain.
Yeah.
How do I get a fucking computer to tell it plug in a controller? Ermagerd.
You've plugged in a controller?
I got an Xbox controller off the internet.
Okay.
And I got a cord to connect it to the computer. And the freaking thing is fighting me.
Is it supposed to be a Bluetooth?
It is just, it's a wireless controller.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you have to hook it with a cord the first time to sync it. I'm trying to do that.
Okay, did it come with a dongle? Meaning, did it come with a USB thing that's not a cable? Like a wireless receiver? Okay. Is your computer already Bluetooth enabled?
I have a dongle.
Right.
I have a Bluetooth dongle.
Okay. What I'm thinking, what I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that is in fact an Xbox controller that can be connected via USB and isn't supposed to be Bluetooth only.
Well, I have Bluetooth capabilities, but I've been having a trouble using my computer to realize I plugged in a controller.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go under my desk for a second. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, I'm out. Ah. Anyway, I hope that wasn't offensive to ask. I was just thinking about it.
Nope, not offensive at all. I completely understand because I am aware that it's an issue that I have.
I'm not in my brain. Ooh, there's like an actual thing on it.
Oh, I sure hope
I'm
you're
not
not
on
in.
my brain. I'm not like I'm not. Okay, so my computer recognizes that it's plugged in.
Okay.
I'm not judging you for it. It was just an observation I was making, and I was trying to understand what I. So this is the problem. Is like I try not to assume I understand people's motives, so I do like to dive in and get a little confirmation once in a while, because otherwise I walk around thinking I understand how people work perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yep. I do know what you mean.
So, I guess mostly it's just a, hey, did I read this correctly?
Yeah, no, you read that correctly. I do get pretty irritated when I can't get a word in edgewise.
I mean, that feels normal. It's reasonable, really. I just know it gets real difficult here on the server, especially when more than just a few of us are in the chat.
Yep.
I imagine it's not a natural environment for you. I want to say.
Negative. Negative. I am an introvert. If I can get the word out there. Now, which is funny because band.
Yeah.
Like I was the front man of 2 bands, and I'm an introvert. Hooray me!
Yay! No, and I think that I get it. I've lived my life being called an extrovert, but I have a lot of introverted tendencies, I believe. Especially when I'm busy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, just watching a bit of news coverage.
You mean there's actually news out there that's covering something?
Besides CNN suing 6 people from the White House? Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to know that there's someone doing actual reporting out there.
Good. The angry people are good. If they're angry, they're controllable. Yes. Okay, controller not working. Turn on the wire controller for frick. Plug the controller in. On a minute.
What are you guys up to?
I am paintings.
Okay, I thought you were in the middle of trying to get your what's it called? Oh my god. Your game to work with OBS.
No, I was talking about how my settings were changed because I was trying to get my stuff to work with OBS. I am not currently doing that. That's just something that I forgot to change back to normal. And I'm painting right now. Yeah, No Man's Sky does not want to work with my OBS. Period. And I actually think it's just got something to do with my computer, because No Man's Sky on its own uses 70% of my CPU and over 50% of my RAM on its own, and 40% of my graphics. And my computer's not, I mean, it's not brand new, but it does meet the minimum requirements for the game. And it's not shabby. Right. I mean, so...
That makes sense. It should be working.
Yeah, it should be working, it should be streamable, but I don't think that No Man's Sky is optimized well enough for my computer to be able to argue with it and say, no, you're going to work.
Okay. So it's because of your computer that it doesn't want to work properly.
No, I think it's because the game's not optimized that it doesn't want to work correctly. Because like I said, my computer's not bad. It's not new, but it's not bad. And I don't really seem to have any problems with any other game, just No Man's Sky. Now,
I wouldn't know.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna restart my computer.
No.
yeah, that didn't work for her when she told you couldn't go away because you were gone the moment she said it.
No, I was still here. I just put myself on mute. That's
okay.
different.
Okay. Uh-huh. And Des, why are you still here?
See, she listened.
Shame on you. Shame on you doing what you're told. How dare you? Where is it? Where'd I put it? That it? That is it. I know it would cost paint companies a lot of money, but I kind of wish that the caps on these paints were the color of the paint. I mean, technically...
Don't some paints do have that?
They might. They might. But not the not any of the modeling paints that I use. I might just have to like airbrush the color on there and then seal it so that I don't automatically rub it off whenever I take the cap off. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so who's missing leather? Okay, you have leather. You just need metal.
Whoa.
And you have leather. Okay.
Wow, I have exploding cars in my game.
Nice. Explosions!
Like, I'm sitting here getting shot at, next thing I know, there's like an explosion, like, oh my god. I mean, yeah, I like explosions. They're not bad. And they actually make the game shake, depending on how close they are.
Nice.
It was just unexpected, though.
Yeah, when something all of a sudden just explosions, and you're standing next to it, I can see how that would be a bad thing.
No, stop moving so I can shoot you.
No.
Welcome back, Des.
Is she really back? Really for Shirley back?
For now.
The sculpt actually, it's not playing nice.
You know? Yeah, I had to restart my game because I had a graphical glitch that was going on.
Aha.
It wasn't because of the game, it was because my computer didn't render it in.
Aha.
Starting
Oh,
combat.
I forgot the microphone.
Yeah, the entire world heard you say, I love you.
I was talking to my husband.
It was bittersweet.
Yes. Yes, we love you too, Des.
I was talking to you. Okay. Let's see if the controller works now.
Work, damn you. Work, work. Another thing that irritates me
Mm-hmm.
when Netflix only has like a third of the seasons that are available for a show.
Oh, yeah.
Like Bleach.
Weird.
Bleach is like 17 seasons or something like
Yeah.
that. And I wanted to watch everything except for the non-canon storylines, the non-manga story
Mhm.
stuff. They have 1, 2, and 3.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, Bleach is kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean Bleach suffered from the same thing a lot of mangas suffer from, and that is its own success. Um,
Well, they were actually Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece was the big three.
Yeah.
Right. Bleach ended first, but something happened to where the manga still continued, but the anime didn't. Right. So the manga is actually done and over with, but the anime ended before that ever happened.
You are inconsistent about which one you're saying and did and which one did not.
What do you mean?
it was my understanding that with Bleach, the anime was running out of content from the manga. They were producing more episodes than they were able to get material for, and so they ended up having to make seasons that were unrelated to the manga storyline just to wait until the manga caught up.
Yeah, that's for a lot of things, like One Piece and Naruto. I mean, that's why they're called filler episodes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but these were filler seasons. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I do get it. Me and my friend Josh, or my cousin Josh, have conversations about mangas like this all the time.
And I read an article why they actually stopped making the actual episodes, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Um, sorry, I'm trying to find these musical instruments to play and talk to you at the same time.
Musical
Yeah,
instruments in game,
yeah.
cool.
So then you have so the shortest out of the three was of course Bleach for the manga, anyways. Right, and for whatever reason they stopped the anime, while Naruto and One Piece continued. Naruto finally got to the very end, and then they started making a season about his son.
Well, yeah, the offshoots.
Right? It's like so they technically have when he was a kid, right? Then they have okay, now he's a young adult. Then it goes now it's about his son. While One Piece, it starts from the very beginning and it's still continuing. It's like 878, 79 episodes. Or
Crazy
like
number of episodes, yes.
I know.
And I haven't watched nearly any of them. Like, I've made it maybe 15 episodes in, and I was really enjoying what I was watching. Problem is, squirrel. I found something else and just started watching that.
Yeah. So, I think it was like last month. I kind of binge watched only because there's not that many episodes. Shippuden from start to finish in like a course of like a week and a half.
Nice. Yeah.
Because there was like some things that like I completely missed because they didn't show on TV or whatever when I was actually watching them on TV.
I was a really big Naruto fan until they started doing the Dream World episodes.
Oh yeah, that's where it's like, oh my god, stop! Those were more like
They were all
the Dream
filler
World.
episodes. That's all they were.
Yeah,
You know,
they were like filler episodes. I was like, oh my god, I gotta watch another one. Gotta watch another one. Watch another one.
and then it got to the point where, well, and what was happening was, I let my sister watch on my Crunchyroll account too, right?
Yeah.
Um, and one of her kids decided that he was going to start watching Naruto. And so episodes that I hadn't seen yet were all of a sudden marked seen, and I had no way of knowing which ones I had actually watched or not.
That sucks.
And so, like, just going off the descriptions, I tried to locate, where I'd left off. I was unable to. And so I was like, okay, well, then maybe I'll just go ahead and try to watch how it ends. And then I realized, well, wait, where does it actually end? Because there's a few episodes beyond the final battle where they have more filler episodes trying to wrap things up.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal for the filler episodes at the very end.
But yeah, I ended up being.
My thing is what I kind of wish what they would have done is make filler episodes, but make filler episodes of what happened from when Naruto and Hinata got married up until they had their kids.
Yeah.
Like, come on, what happened?
Okay, and now comes the point where I admit that I have some crazy, ridiculously weird tastes in anime. One of my favorite animes of all time is Mysterious Girlfriend X.
I've watched that before. That's pretty good.
And I am such a fanboy of Utabi that I actually went through and read every single manga and wrote a review, including a list of which mangas were and weren't included in the show.
Now, there is one anime that I wish that they would actually continue. And I'm not the only person that kind of wished it either. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what it is, too. Oh, my God. Outlaw Star.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Why do you keep spawning lost robots on me? Stop it.
But they want hugs.
I mean, just because I have like 750 caliber rounds doesn't mean that you can keep spawning bosses on me.
But they want hugs. They just want to give some hugs. Don't you know bad guys need hugs too?
Alright, no. Now I need to get away from that truck before it explodes on me. That's going to So is that the only one that you said you have weird taste for?
Well, that's the weirdest one, right? Because it's not exactly it's not what I would call Shonen Jump material, right? And it's a slice of life with a weird fetish element to it, right?
And sci-fi.
And sci-fi. I mean, those dream sequences are out of this frickin' world, and the details in them are amazing. right? But
Well, I didn't mean that type of life. I meant the whole how he is addicted, how he becomes addicted.
oh yeah, no, that's kind of strange on its own. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to lick the drool off of this girl's finger from her mouth like every time we meet, every day for the next year and a half or whatever it was. You know, I'm like, and by the end, I'm like, just kiss already. Like, please, just do my heart a favor and kiss.
And Destin or fellows will be like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Classic
Oh,
part.
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I've seen worse. Let's see, what was it? I think the weirdest one would have to be between. Actually, no, that's not even weird. Probably Cat Planet Cuties is one of the good ones. But on the weirdness, like Mysterious Girlfriend X, would have to be Kiss Exes.
Oh, okay, yeah. The way you said it kind of ran together, and I didn't catch it at first. I'm like, oh wait, yes, yeah, no, I know. I'm still reading the manga. I am unashamed.
I had to stop because I kept like, I don't know where I stopped at, and I kept trying to reread it, and I like lost the ability to get on the internet and end up losing track where I was and everything else like that.
Mhm.
I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait until my website says it's completed, and then just go from start to finish. But if you're reading that, then I have something else that you would probably read too. It's called My Balls.
I've not heard of it.
So it's about
You totally cut off.
sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. So it's about a teenager having the demon lord trapped in his testicles, and the only way for the demon lord to come out is by him ejaculating.
Okay.
And it gets more complicated than that. It's just really
Well, of
weird.
course, because he's got to be put in every possible, situation that would make a normal guy come.
And Raffaello's left with that.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all.
Let's see. I wonder.
Let's see here. What was another one that I mean, I've watched so many anime. Like I tried to list them all, and I wasn't able to. But I'm still surprised to find that there are definitely animes out there that I've never even heard of. Right. But two of my go-to anime. Whenever I just want something. Actually, I have three, but one of them's a movie and it's CG.
I just sent you the link
Okay. Well.
to the one I was just listening to.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
There's Ergo Proxy. I really enjoy that one. And
That is weird.
you got to watch it all the way through to actually understand it. Right? But it's
I haven't watched it all the way through.
yeah.
So
In order to
I want to have to. It's like what, 12 episodes still?
no. It's like 24 or something like that. It's a little long, I think. but it's pretty good, especially when you watch it all the way through. There are a couple of filler episodes, but even the filler episodes kind of make sense. Almost like they're a part of the story, but you know, like they end up in game shows that are ran by other Ergo proxies, and so it can be interesting sometimes. But the other one is Dusk Maiden of Amnesia.
I've watched that one.
I ended up bawling my eyes out. I am unashamed to say that I ended up bawling my eyes out. I see Dead Zone TV has joined the channel, and Vanny Bunny.
Welcome back, Des.
Yeah, welcome back, Des.
Hello.
So why did you leave the first or second time?
Same reason I left the first time.
I had to restart the
Oh,
computer.
I thought it was because of us.
Yep. Definitely.
It's always about us. What are you talking about? That's not. No. Oh, excuse me. Leather stuff. Brown. Leather. Okay, so what did I end up skipping? I think I ended up skipping the chestnut. Alright, so for those of you who just joined the channel, I thank you very much. Still working on my dudes. I'm on the last 8 dudes. And really, all that I really have to do on these guys is get the leather stuff highlighted, and then take care of all the silver, and maybe a little spot cleaning here or there. But guys are really close to being done. I'm hoping to get them done tonight, but it's already 9:30. I'm not planning on doing another 7-hour stream just to get these done.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Des. After all, I still have tomorrow. I still have tomorrow if I need it.
SOS Mayus. Set those colors.
All the colors, all the paints.
Tiny Mouse Gaming. Said you got KR. He's so cool. Discipline. Said if we're not following the lock, they have to do that. The lockbot said.
I have to laugh that it still says Belloc said, even though I have that turned off. Right? It doesn't finish reading what's there, right? It just says Belloc said.
Belloc. Xbox controller to work, and I'm really sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, how did you buy this?
To Amazon.
Tell them that it's not working. You want to exchange it for one that...
recognizes that it's plugged in, though.
Okay, so what part of it is not working?
I don't know.
No, what I mean is, like, how do you know? What is it that's telling you that it's not working?
I'm trying to play a game and it's not working.
Okay. When you go into like the settings, not for the game but for Windows, and you try, it shows up in the devices, right?
No, but the thing is, I expected it to just kind of plug and play because I borrowed my roommate's off-brand Xbox controller and it worked perfectly.
Okay, but if it's not showing up in the settings as a device that's connected, then the computer's not really recognizing it.
I don't know that Left 4 Dead has a spot that tells me.
Not in the game though. Inside of Windows settings.
Windows settings. So settings says the settings, and I go to the devices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it knows that it's connected. It says Xbox 360 controller.
Okay. And
it recognizes that it's there.
Okay. Does it give you a? I'm gonna have to. Because I don't remember exactly how the menus look right off the top of my head. I'm actually going to go to Control Center here, or Control Panel, instead of Settings. Hardware and Sound. It used to be where change to small icon. Okay, so like when I go to the control panel and I type in game, I type in the search upper right hand corner for game, it shows me a thing that says devices and printers, and right underneath that it says set up USB game controllers.
Okay.
Right. When I click on that, it comes up with game controllers that are connected, and it gives me an option of advanced or properties. Now, I don't have an Xbox controller on there, but usually your Xbox controller should show up in that window, for one.
Mine did not. Okay, so it's not in this thing.
Technically, that's the other thing. Technically, that's not a USB game controller. It's a Bluetooth. Yeah. But when you go, like, when you close that window and you just click on the devices and printers, you're telling me that the Xbox game controller shows up in that window, where all the other devices are.
Double check. Yep.
And what happens when you double click on it?
I get the general and hardware stuff.
Or
let's see, manage properties. It says this device is working properly. drivers installed. I can change the device description traffic.
Okay.
There's anything I don't
Well, okay, I'm gonna message you a link here, or actually, I'll just put it in my chat. In Twitch, should let me. Because I'm assuming it's an Xbox One controller, right?
Xbox 360.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So if I click the thing above that. Poop. Balak, you should be painting.
I know I should be. I got sidetracked by game controller stuffs. I blame you. If I hadn't gotten sidetracked, I might not have noticed that I missed these utility pouches on his chest. That's quite alright, because I still blame you.
Okay.
Jeez.
Ah.
I wonder if my freaking phone got paid today. Oh shit, I need to make some ammo.
Get it done.
I always miss the interesting things. All I hear is Patty scolding somebody for something they said in their chat, but I have no idea what the hell they said.
Isn't that one of those things where you're supposed to just nod and agree?
Huh?
I said, isn't that one of those times where you're supposed to just nod and agree? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's right. Yep.
I can do a sound too.
Okay. So it looks like I just need to buy a freaking receiver. A proper receiver, not just a Bluetooth dongle.
Yeah, because most of those Bluetooth dongles are audio only. Most of them.
your best bet is to get a. I can't think of the name.
I'm trying to decide if I should get the $10 generic one or go ahead and go for like the Amazon recommended $18 one.
You can do what I did. Go to your local GameStop, get a used rock handy, like 10-15 bucks. That's corded. That's literally what I use.
And this is also corded. And I don't have to go anywhere. It'll just come to me. I don't have to talk to anyone or anything.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
my biggest problem with stores like GameStop is like I walk into a GameStop and somebody follows me around the entire time I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. Like
I don't have that.
stand.
I don't have that problem. Yeah, I don't have that problem.
I have that problem no matter what store I go into, like Best Buy, not Home Depot because they have two craps to give, But my thing is I like to look around, right? And like even if I've gone into the store for just one thing, I like to window shop. I like to see what they have, and that seems to make every frickin' store uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you like to what now? I'm sorry.
I like to window shop. I like to look around. I'm like the only reason why I don't actually shop online for everything is because I like to be able to pick up the box and look at it.
Yeah.
But no, that's not allowed.
Yeah.
You start manhandling things, and everybody in the frickin' world thinks you're gonna steal it.
I get really overstimulated at the store, and I get I don't know how to describe it. I see everything and nothing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm kind of that way when it comes to crowds, which is another reason why I'm always like, hey, yeah, I was in a band, because it's like I can't handle crowds. I'm like people claustrophobic, right? So I start trying to walk through a crowd and people start bumping into me or pushing past me, and it takes everything that I have not to start swinging. Because I feel violated, right? Like it's not the fact that I think that they're being rude or anything. It's just I start getting into the fight or flight response, and I can't really control it.
I empathize with that, yeah. DM it to win it. Give me the thing.
I'm on a roller coaster.
Send this thing to me. Please, get thanks.
I'll probably have to go back and have to super glue like this guy. I think this guy will probably be close to. Oh, I'll have to put him back on his base.
Larga.
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 Put him in the back here. I don't touch him for a while.
If Patty is painting herself with Phoenix Forest, and she's in California with all the fires, what word would you use to describe that?
She's blazing hot. What?
I don't know, self-fulfilling prophecy.
Kind of irony, but it's also kind of, I don't know.
I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to do it anyway. I need to hide the crap out of that red. Let that guy dry too. Oh, I got the same thing there. Alright, well, I'm waiting for that stuff to dry. We'll throw out some silver. Or not, because I still see two guys that I need to do a fresh wash real quick.
Oh, come on. Pick. Why won't you let me pick that up? Oh, that's part of a game. God damn it. Don't what, man? It's a Lala.
Hello.
No.
I like this entrance. I can't get my light bulbs to work. What is this?
Dead bulbs?
No, they're
light
supposed to
bulbs?
be. No, they're smart bulbs. They're the Philips Hue ones. But every time I turn them on, they just shut themselves off.
Sounds to
And
me
I
like
don't.
there
I
was.
don't know why.
Sorry.
They're brand new out of the package. Like,
Dang.
Were the
two of them work, but two of them don't.
Did you have the problem with the previous ones?
No, I didn't have these before.
Okay. Are they supposed to be connected to an app?
They are connected to the little Hue Home box thingy that's connected to my Wi-Fi, and then also connected to the app. Yeah.
Okay. Have you gone into the app to make sure that there's not a setting you missed?
Yes. Well, like I said, two of them work fine.
Okay.
Maybe the two aren't as smart as you think.
Maybe I will try and uninstall and reinstall.
And how's it going?
That's gone.
It's just. Oh, hey, Storm. I'm about to say.
Oh, hey, Storm. I see how you are. Fuck off.
Oh.
Well, how the fuck you doing, dude?
Oh, how's it going, random person?
Fantastic.
Sorry guys, I'm pulling Patty with pickup lines.
Where? On her stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm joining in.
I can't because I'm still downloading stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
What
if this
are you
will work or not.
Are you Australian? Because you meet all of my qualifications.
Oh God.
Gee, that's just bad.
That's kind of funny.
That's just
That's
bad,
that's
you know?
purchase that is perfectly raunchy. I love it.
At least they don't have like a cat put in there with something about being perfect. A chain wrapped mahogany face
Really?
like that.
Ooh.
I need to mysteriously come into like $10 so I can go get myself a 5.0 brush.
Mysteriously coming into about $10, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you downloading, Storm?
Overwatch.
Oh,
The update.
update.
Yeah.
And I say that jokingly. That is not me actually asking anyone to donate $10 or anything stupid like that.
I want $10. Go to my channel. $10 now. Thank you.
$10 make you holla.
No, the brush I'm using works. I just get annoyed with it because it likes to dry on me while I'm painting. It's because it is a skinny brush.
I don't open up my other 24-pack from Mountain Dew.
My
Do what I do.
God.
Use spray can.
I actually do use the spray can first. I use a rattle can primer to prime all of my models.
Oh, I go cheap. I use Rust-Oleum.
That's exactly what I use. Seriously, that's exactly what I use. I use Rust-Oleum 2X coverage. Matte primer. One can will last me through something like 100 miniatures.
Right.
Your daddy must have been a baker because you got a nice set of buns.
Oh, God.
Don't drunk your mom.
You know, the bad part is, what if her dad was actually a baker?
Did it hurt when he fell from heaven?
Oh. My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in.
Oh, God.
Jesus. It just runs out. Huh?
Oh, God. That's disgusting. I love it.
You know, can she even paint right now from probably how hard she's laughing? I mean, I'm not watching, but I can kind of guess her face from the rest. Like,
Milo, you haven't moved from that spot in 2 hours.
what?
Must be
Guys,
talking to a pet.
I want to post a picture of my Christmas tree. Well, not my Christmas tree.
Do it.
Where should I put it?
Media.
In media.
In the Christmas section.
The non-existent Christmas section.
I'm sure there could be one. Alright. Apparel.
Okay, it's there in media. No, wait. Oh, it didn't load? Why didn't it load? Oh, there it is.
Luck.
Jordy. What? Are we suddenly in?
Agility.
Oh,
Agility,
agility.
not
Okay. Not Jordy from Star Trek. Wow,
What was that squeak?
that was a hiccup.
Mouse, why is this not working?
I think the rest of my pickup lines are all dirty, and I don't think I can post them.
Yeah.
Wait, where? Do it. Do it now.
I'll DM it to you. Just kidding, you're not that special.
Oh, burn.
Oh!
Now see how you are?
Guys, I tried to make a snowflake today out of paper, and I ended up making, like, a tribal mask. So anyway, in media, if you look at the tree I posted, if you look down at media, I posted the Christmas tree I decorated by cutting holes into children's art and putting it on the branches.
Okay.
the yelling a little bit. Lala, how are you today?
I'm not bad, except for my stupid light bulbs are not working and I can't see anything in my room.
Oh.
I can't find clothes to wear tomorrow.
Just pick some off the floor that don't smell bad.
That's normally what I do anyways.
Oh, that's not bad. I like that.
I think the painting I did this morning came out pretty good. Somebody messaged me. Ah, somebody joined a Discord I'm in. They joined Patty's Discord.
Just getting all kinds of new people.
I think Discord just warned me that a link might be spooky.
Discord thinks most links are spooky. They made the basic wolf without the cup. He is needed.
When Schnapple?
Uh,
I did read Oritama. Oritama, yeah. I've read that.
oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, yep, I know that one.
Years ago, I read an adorable manga about a little boy who really wanted to dress like a girl.
There's a lot of them.
And now they have
Cute art and the story was good.
now they have manga or about boys getting turned into the girls because of their science sisters and shit like that. It's really, yeah. Anyways.
I think I'm gonna switch brushes here. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that's you end up watching or reading.
Well, there's one specific anime that I will never be able to forget again, thanks to my wife.
Boku no Pico.
Nope. Called Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. And the reason why I'll never forget it is because for the longest time, I could never remember what the name was. And I'd spend like 3 or 4 hours trying to find it. And then my wife was like, every time you remind yourself how that, what the name of that anime is, he's like, I don't want to say something, but I'm going to say it now. All I hear is nausea of the Valley of the Winds. And ever since that, I can't forget it.
Guys, are you gonna watch the weird Pokemon movie?
Yes. Totally watching the weird Pokemon movie with the talking Pikachu.
I can't believe it took them this long to make one.
Well, no, okay. See, I'm glad it took them this long to make one. Or else it would kind of look really shitty CGI. If it was like 10 years ago.
This is true.
And they could have remade it like twice already.
Yeah, no, I still think I have to agree. I think it was smart of them to wait.
Yeah.
That and they have Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu.
Yes.
Oh, is that who's voicing it? That's
Yes.
awesome. I love that pop culture is caught on that he's awesome.
Now, my question is,
What was that comment from Dragon? That's so sad. Des, are you still watching Patty?
Yeah, I am. That's sad.
Now, remember, hey Bella, remember how you were talking about anime that made you cry earlier?
Yeah.
there are a couple that did that to me. The most recent one is Your Lie in April.
That was good.
Okay.
Continue.
Then you have Angel Beats.
Okay.
Oh my god, what the hell is the other one? I've like watched it twice, and I will never watch it again. Oh my god.
Well, now you'll have to because you can't remember the name of it.
Oh my god. Oh, Clan. That's it.
Oh, Clanid.
Yep.
I didn't cry about that one.
I can't remember if it was that one or After Story. Well, the sequel, but yeah.
As he says, as he chokes up from remembering the animes.
John.
Totally cool.
Hello.
Hello.
What is it?
Hi, John.
Is my mic muted? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
We can hear it just fine.
Hello?
Hello.
Wait, why is it not turning on? Oh, wait, my sounds are muted. Oh,
Oh no.
okay. Okay, that makes sense.
How dare you talk to us like we're ignoring you when we're not?
Wait, what?
Yours?
Wait, I still can't hear anyone. What is this? Wait.
Lala, is it an abuse of power if I'm using something to... Never mind, I'll have to do later.
Just message it to me.
That's a good idea.
So what's everyone doing?
Can you hear us now?
No, I can't hear you. Dad? Yes, Storm?
Actually, I can't hear Storm at all.
Yeah, I can't hear Storm either. Good.
Now we can hear you.
Damn.
Your microphone thing kept blinking on and off. Strange. But yeah, Angel Beats was pretty sad. But I really liked what they did with it.
Angel Beats. I love that. That was my first ever sad anime.
It was sad enough where I went out to my wife and I was like, "It's so sad."
Aw.
But no, I was telling Schnapple that one anime that made me just bawl my eyes out, like blubbery face, red eyes, snot coming out of my nose, bawling to
What
my
anime?
wife, was Dusk Maiden of Amnesia.
Oh! I love that one. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I think it is right when I'm thinking of right.
You don't know which one.
It's the one with the ghost that has
Yeah,
the ghost
yeah.
has
Oh,
amnesia.
I love that one. Oh my god. That was so sad.
Yeah, the notebook scene.
Yeah, oh.
That broke
I
me.
want to rewatch it.
Completely broke me.
Have you watched Your Lie in April?
Yes. Yeah, that one was pretty good. It made me shed like a single manly tear. Kind of sad, but it was good. I liked it.
A single manly tear.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you kind of dab at your eyes with your with a quick tissue or something.
So that letter scene though, that final letter scene.
In Amnesia, yeah, that just completely broke me. God damn it.
Have you watched Clannad?
Yeah, that didn't affect me as much.
Or to be honest, the thing that actually gets to me is the soundtrack they put with it.
Yeah.
It's always the soundtrack that you put with
Yeah.
that.
Without the soundtrack, it would probably just be like, oh damn. But no, the soundtrack gets you like, oh shit. That kind of thing.
Alright, I came to this thing for hot dogs. For hot dogs, really?
Guys, I have terrible news.
Was
I
What?
don't have any wire cutters.
Oh no.
Wait, what now?
She doesn't have any wire cutters.
Oh, why
How
do you
am I supposed to connect these things without wire cutters? Oh, wait,
Knife.
the scissors are good enough. Yes. Thank God. Wait, where's
Oh
the
my
wires?
goodness. That Groot that you did is adorable.
Oh,
Belloc, I'm talking to you.
Thank you.
I'm like,
That
wait.
is so cute.
Yeah, that was 3D printed and then I painted it.
That is so cute.
Thank you.
I can make ski swords now. Sorry.
Okay. Doing some initial playing around with the assembly of my mouse pirate. New picture of a mouse pirate.
Were you talking to me there? Or you went Roboto.
Mr. Roboto, domo. Domo. I'm gonna send you a picture of my mouse pirate in its current
State.
iteration.
Okay.
Not yet. I just will. Probably. I'm putting together some initial assemblage. So I made a lot of the pieces separately.
Really? Oh my god. Stupid people.
We'll talk to you. I don't think that I am assembling this well. Mostly I knew that my first mistake was not building it with the wire inherently built inside of it. But I didn't have wire when I started this project.
I told you.
Yeah, well, this is just a learning project. I'm not terribly upset by anything. It's just getting a feel for how everything works, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't super know how to connect these now that since the wire is not actually a part of the structure.
It is a not real sure how super glue reacts to heat, but I would probably recommend using if you can find some at like your local Ace Hardware or something like that, grabbing some high heat epoxy, high temp resistant epoxy or something like that. But you might be able to get away with get away with super glue. But when super glue gets hot, it releases a fume.
What doesn't?
Not to mention the fact that it releases fumes naturally anyway, but
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to use a cooking oven to cook anything with super glue.
We need a music bot.
Yes, we do. I've said this many times.
I have a music bot in my channel, my Discord server, but I'm not gonna send you guys there.
See, that's the thing. I can play music in the background, but if I randomly start humming it, nobody knows what I'm talking about.
True.
Yeah, I like sharing the musical experience.
The only problem that I have with Rhythm Bot though is that in order to change the volume on it, you have to donate a certain amount of money to the developer.
Well, individuals.
Yeah, but you can
change
just
their volume.
Yeah, you just drop the volume for yourself.
It didn't work for me when I tried it.
I have it down at like 1% on all of the Discords that it's in.
Huh.
Hi, Bacon.
How's everyone doing?
Making bacon pancakes.
Just got done with my little 2-hour stream.
Nice.
Nice.
Fallout 76.
How is it? I haven't played it yet.
It's fun.
Hello.
I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm still trying to download the Overwatch update.
Damn. Well, let's just say it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour to get.
You assume I have good internet.
That's with shitty internet. My internet's good, and it took me like 15. The first download is like 46 gigs, and then they had an update which was 50 something gigs coming tomorrow.
Oh, great!
Into your DMs.
Remember what I said there about updates right after the game comes out there, Shineapple?
That is bacon.
No, I know. I was talking to Shineapple about that earlier.
Bacon? Oh god. Yes, I'm here.
Are you playing on PC or console?
PC.
Alex, you see my terrible sculpture?
No, I have not. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He's
Looking
streaming.
Well, that didn't stop him from helping me with my controller issue earlier. He's left me with no reason to believe this is unacceptable.
Oh, okay.
If I would have known that you were playing, hell, we should have grouped up with each other.
What I just ended up doing was piercing the entire thing and letting the wire come out.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, forget it. I'm already hecking up in all sorts of ways. I might as well YOLO.
YOLO, yeah.
So I just had the wire. The wire's coming out through the legs and.
Makes sense.
The head is kind of acting as almost a bobblehead. I'll tell you, this is super posable right now.
So from a little 2-hour stream, I had one viewer. That was it.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
We don't have to stay.
Well, I'm just starting, so.
Yeah, how many streams have you done so far?
3, and On my old computer, I used to do a bunch of D&D streams.
Oh yeah, you're super new. Alright guys, I'm gonna go spray paint some stuff. I'll be right back.
Oh, fun. Oh. So, Stormer,
What?
Captain jumped in and watched a little bit of the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About 45 minutes in, he was like, okay, I gotta go. I was like, alright, dude, take it easy.
Captain Hungry?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you was talking about Captain Morgan here.
Alright, y'all, I'll be back in just a moment here.
Okay.
Lies, all lies, every damn one of them.
Of course, you know me too well.
I know. Microwaved hot dog over here.
Oh,
Grr.
grr.
Arg!
Back.
That's my frustration. That's how I let out my frustration.
Grr.
Arg. What's that mean?
Great.
I have like no fun.
Tony the Tiger? Is that you?
Unless she's a gigantic furry, no.
I mean...
Actually, yes, that's what I was referencing.
You were referencing a
I
furry?
remember my childhood.
I mean, I wouldn't put that past her.
What? What?
Wait,
You're calling me a furry? Wait a second.
I said your
That's
hair.
got right. Go jump off a cliff.
Whee!
You know,
Poland.
I do that all the time in my game, so.
I'm
That
back.
reminds me, I downloaded Lemmings. I wanted to play Lemmings. I was craving it the other.
I have prepared my polymer textiles.
Yay!
Yas. My mouse just needs like at least some arms. And then I might like stop the project. I'd originally wanted to give it like a hat and a sword, but I think that this project is just coming to its end and I need to start a new one where I know things better now.
Yeah, I could understand that. I'm like, I won't say that it's horrible. It was definitely a decent first attempt.
No, for my first attempt, I'm not like terribly unhappy with it. But I definitely know how to do it better now.
Which is important.
I think. I think that I do. Oh god.
And don't do that.
I hurt my thoughts.
You hurt your what?
My neck. I hurt my neck a little bit.
Oh.
Yes, give me all those cafeteria trays. I'm gonna steal them all.
Blur, trick, blur.
Okay, so the light bulbs work,
Just
but
yours
for
don't?
some reason not in that room. So there's something wrong because they work on a different light. So I don't think it's connecting properly somehow.
Is there a flipped breaker?
No, I checked that.
And you've tested other bulbs in those same fixtures?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think I don't know. Whatever. I give up. I'm done.
Man, what is up with people killing each other?
I'm probably gonna have to go over that for again when I take care of his hair. Bless you.
Who snorted?
Me.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. I still have 3 gigabytes remaining in my Overwatch update. This is so sad.
Excuse me.
I'm playing around with it. I need to add rules.
Because that's the rules.
Them's the rule.
Rule number 1. Buy
There
Destiny
are no
snack.
rules.
Rule number
Buy Destiny
2.
snack.
Rule
Rule 2.
number 2. Double tap.
Number 2.
No.
What?
It's the rule of Zombieland.
First rule about
See?
basic
He
clan.
gets it.
Never talk about basic clan.
Except no, always talk about basic clans. Let just like talk us up. Are you okay?
Jesus.
Des, are you okay?
We're gonna trust that her husband is there.
I hope so.
I do not like the silence.
We're all waiting for her to come back okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking to me?
No. There we go. I think that's fixed. I accidentally got some black on my red shoulder armor, and that's never fun because red takes forever to do any coverage.
Because the Grafton monster.
I'm back.
Yeah, I haven't.
Are you okay? I'm so concerned.
I'm sorry.
We were all very concerned.
It's the pollen season, and I sometimes can't breathe.
Oh no.
I mean, it sounded like something went down the wrong tube.
Yeah, it did.
Don't know that that's what happened, but it might have been. I know that I got really dizzy. That was exciting.
Maybe she took too much of one thing.
No.
Puffing on them paints is what it is.
Yep, all the paint pots. I'm sitting here trying to draw a demonic teddy bear. Exactly.
Wait, a demonic kitty bear?
Teddy bear!
Drawing a demonic teddy bear and choking. Okay, after
Teddy
this
bear is for
combination.
Mr. Pike. I feel bad that sometimes I do free things for people, but then I arbitrarily tell people I charge, and I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Well, no.
My prerogative that when I do and don't do free things, right?
Yep. I love
Those
it.
three things, just not for you.
What?
Oh, I said you do free things, just not for somebody else.
Doing them for yourself doesn't count.
What in the world is going on?
All the things.
How are you guys?
I'm good.
Doing good now that we know you're okay.
Yeah.
Woo, I remembered my Amazon account password.
Yay!
It took me
Yay!
4 tries.
That's 4 too many.
Oh my god.
Must have been dead.
Shut up, robot, before I shoot you. So where did Bacon go? I thought he was coming back.
Usually people eat it.
Bacon is not coming back.
So is he a one-time human?
Yes. Yes.
He said long pork.
Yeah. I wasn't going there.
Well, I mean, someone had to say something about his.
About his microwave hot dog.
No, just about just calling him bacon and someone mentioned did he get eaten? Like, well, then I guess he's long pork.
Yeah.
Not that I agree with stuff like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Or some bacon. Yep.
Have the right to take home an organ that's been removed from their body at the doctor so they can eat it.
Sure, why not? It's yours.
Destiny asks the real questions.
Yeah, but how would people feel about self-cannibalism?
Oh, we
Yeah, but
talked
it's
about this
yourself.
again.
In all the time.
Nobody can get mad at you for what you want to do to yourself. Just don't do it to other people.
No, not that. We had conversations about this earlier.
Somebody is enjoying that a little too much.
Alright. Cannon time. Oh, I was gonna mail that to Boygon. You'll probably forgive me if I'm late. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
I think those are ready to be sealed. Seriously. God damn it.
Man, this game made me go in the damn wrong fucking direction.
Now I need to pick up some more flesh shade too whenever I happen to get a hold of some money. What?
Flesh.
Yes. Fresh.
Ow.
And don't do that.
my god. Yeah, fuck that shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Whose voice is it?
Huh? What? No?
You did what? Dude, for how much?
Decided to fall off the baseline while I was putting the clear coat on it. So it goes here, over it. Okay, so that's 4 more done, and then tomorrow I have to finish up the last 4. Yay! Yep.
It's a house.
Okay, so I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Tomorrow's stream will be the last one for this set of miniatures. As they're the last. So I've only got the 4 left to do. These 4, and after that, I'll be meeting my cousin. I'll be meeting my cousin at our local game store to play a game of War Machine, and I'll hand him the models, and he'll either say how much he loves them, or he'll punch me in the face and tell me I'm a moron. No, I'm pretty sure he'll like them. The only thing that I think that he might have a problem with is that the plastic models weren't handed to me cleaned, like the mold lines and whatnot weren't cleaned off of them. I didn't catch that until I was almost done painting them, which is funny because I already had to strip them once. If he has a problem with that, then what I'll end up having to do is I'll take back those models, and I won't strip them. I'll just put some green stuff. I'll put some green stuff on the mold lines and sand it down lightly, and then I'll just paint over that green stuff to finish it. It'll be a quick fix, but I don't want to have to go through that unless he has an issue with it. So I'll let him make the decision. He'll let me know whether or not he sees it. Sounds lazy, but he might be completely fine with them. Best work's always good, especially since I've already had to strip all of these models once already, and I'm not doing that again. But yeah, tomorrow's the last night for the Khador stuff, and then I've got to find something else to paint. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.